This is Eritrean Community Radio, 90.3 FM in Minneapolis and on the web in high definition at kfai.org. እዚ ካብ ከተማ ሚኒያፖሊስ ዝፍኖ ሬድዮ ማሕበረሰብ ኤርትራ እዩ። ኣብ ሚኒያፖሊስ ብ93 FM ኣብ ኢንተርኔት ድማ ብሃይ ዴፊኒሽን ኣብ kfai.org ይፍኖ።
مخبرة سمعت خبز قصينا ኣብቲ ካልእ ፕሮግራማትና ንወስደኩም ቃለ መሕትት ምስ ላይነ ታደሰ ከምኡ እውን ዓወት ዑቕባይ
Recall them all over my past, yeah. Recall them, the good one, yeah. Recall them fallen fighters. Fighting for freedom, fighting for your future, yeah. Fighting for a better day, a brighter day.
خبركم سمعتنا خبز قصينا ቃለ መሕትትና ክንኣትዩና ሰምዖ ዘለኹም ሙዚቃ ላይነ ታደሰ እዩ ዓወትና ሓፋሽ ለጻና ብለ ጻወት ኣሎ it's a reggae mix. Am I right, Layne? Does that sound like a reggae?
Yeah, it's more like reggae vibe, world music.
Nice. So our interview is going to be with Layne Tadesse is going to be in English, and with Awet Okbay it's going to be in Tigrinya. It's going to be a mix and match. Okay. I'm going to ask you guys to introduce yourselves first. We're going to start with Awet. Awet is a local guy in Minnesota here. He's pretty well known in Minnesota here. It doesn't require much introduction, but go ahead and introduce yourself to other people that are listening outside of the state, and then Layne follow up after that, and then we're going to continue with the discussion, okay?
Okay.
All right. Thanks.
Okay. Thank you. يغنى الإسرائيلي العدل الحكومة ساتو عن إرترا. Awet Okbay from Minnesota. I'm a musician composer. At musica the fair. From Kansas State was I some another law maratimo. يغنى العدل الحكومة.
Thank you. Awet, come on, Layne.
Hey, how are you doing? How's everyone doing? Just want to say thanks for the invite, and everyone that's out there that's listening. My name is Layne Tadesse. I am a reggae artist / world beat. I've been, doing music, recording, and writing for a little bit over 22 years. I'm excited to talk about what we have going on here for all of our collective artists, Eritreans, in all corners of the world. So, thank you again.
Thank you. Layne, we'll stick with you. How did you get to the music world? What interested you in music? Were you always musically inclined, or how did you get into it?
I was driven to music ever since I was a little, young lad. I was listening and just passionate about how things were being created, how they would convey the message, and it really got me fascinated, and I just gravitated the energy. And ever since, this goes way back when we used to live in Sudan, back in the early 80s, late 70s. So with that said, with the Eritrean armed struggles, I was always listening to those legend singers, and that got me into the music to portray the message and whatever it is that you want to convey. And it got me ever since, though, in those days. But I wasn't doing any recording, but I was, I caught the interest that early. And when we moved here in the U.S., it was just, trickle effect of me being involved in music and arts I was in, arts and theater, acting as well. And I joined a lot of different variations of groups here in the U.S. while right after high school, and I've been around with different genres, R&B, hip hop groups, reggae bands. I've had several reggae bands throughout my life, and now I still do have a band that a collective band, 9 piece, that we get together here as well. But musically, it's always been within the family. My brother plays as well, sings, so we were always listening to music in the household. So that's one of the things that got me into that genre, that music of just reflecting what I know, what I feel in the story, and telling my stories basically in the music. Yeah.
Excellent. So why did you choose world beats and reggae versus? Is it the environment you were in, or why did you? You would think coming an Eritrean, coming from Sudan into the U.S. in the early '80s, you might have gravitated towards Tigrinya or Arabic, maybe.
Yeah, that's a good question. It's actually it really makes you. It creates a person that's been through so much. Like, I've seen it, like, within our struggles. So with that type of genre of music, you want to, the world is always like talking, there's a subject matter that you want to talk about when you're doing music, unless otherwise you're not talking about anything else other than, nonsense. So I was always, in that, with that, it's got to make sense what you're going to do. You have to tell a story, and the story's got to be, you have to tell a story that that you have experience, So with that said, reggae, even though it's reggae, I've touched a lot of different genres. I just wanted to let the listeners know I'm not just a reggae artist. I'm also I can sing in R&B. I can rhyme as well. So, but my home base is reggae, because the way it portrays me as an artist, and I'm telling the story. And when you talk about the original reggae artists, they're always talking about the struggles. They're always talking about what they go through, what others should know, what's happening within the environment, and things of that nature. So
Excellent. Awet, you too, you start from Sudan. كمي غير كابنا موسيقى عالم عتيقة ترى بك هذا قلت كنا.
ثانك يو انا كواب كحت اما السودان اشتغل انا في بيت مرتي او كحت اما انا جميرنا في 8 جلشه وبتي معي صورة بنبر بقصات والدبات هل ناي زوغمبار ባህል ውድብ እንደገና አኡ ኸኣናይ ክፍለ ሰራዊት ዝነበረ ባህል ታደሰን ነፀብራ ገዲፈናልና ንሕና ማለት እዩ ኣብቲ ዝነበርናዮ ኣብኡ ከዓ ናይ ቤት ትምህርቲ ብቅያት ዕምበባ ኣባላት ባህሊ ኮይና ንርና ንኣሽቱ ከለና ወጀሚሩ እቲ ደርፊ ዓለም ኣትየ ደርፍ ነይረ ዳሓራይ ኣብ መሳርያ ናይ ሙዚቃ ተሰጋጊርና ከምኡ ኢሉ ቀፂሉ ኣብቲ ናይ ኤርትራ መወሪ ነጥፍ ኣብቲ ሙዚቃ ዓለም ከዓ ونبر ማለት full time.
Thank you, great. Layne and Awet, to be an artist in the U.S. as an Eritrean, the last 27 years, you've had a bullseye on you. They will do everything they can to subvert you. If you cannot be subverted, then you'll be attacked. Your music is attacked, and your personality is attacked. Everything's attacked about you. What did you think about it, and what got you through the long years of struggle for Eritrean artists? The target that was on you. How do you overcome it?
It's not easy, but there's a thing called overcome, like any types of adversity. You just gotta, when you hear those things or people doing malicious things or saying things or whatnot, you just gotta, let it in one ear and out the other. But you have a mission. You focus on the mission. You focus on your vision. As long as those things are intact, there is no way you could be brought down. There's no way you could be distracted on your craft that you had ahead of you. So for those that do have those missions, the vision of their craft, always focus on that. So that's just all I have to say. And then the thing is, with us Eritreans, we already know, those types of things were always, around, within the environment that we are in these days, especially. It just makes you more focused. It makes you more strong. And that's just the way the Eritrean way of dealing with such. So that's just my short answer for that. Thanks.
Okay, thank you. Awet, the same question. ብዙሕ ኤርትራዊ ኮይንካ ዝኾነ ይኹን ሙዚቃ ንክትፃወት ሓንሳብ ምክፋእ ነይሩ ካብኡ ቀፂሎም ከዓኒ እንድሕር ደኣ ብናይ ተምፀላእቲ ወገን ክትኸውን ድሕዚ ትኽእል ኮይንካ ብከምኡ ብዙሕ ተጋገዩ ኣርቲስት ኣለዉ እሞ ክትኮን ድሕዚ ክኢልካ ናትካ ሽምካ የባላሽዎ ዋላ ገል ነገር እዩ ነይሩ እሞ እንታይ ይሕግዘካ ሓቦ ጌርካ ዝኩሉ ዓመት ምስ መንግስትኻ ምስ ህዝብኻ ንክትፀጊዕካ ክሰርሕ?
ዓደቲ ኤርትራዊ ምዃኒ ካልኣይ ከዓ ክብርታት ናይቲ ኣስተዋፅኦ ናቲ ህዝቢ أبي سنة كمسنة مكتل كنفع خنبرت أزجاج كافي حزبنا في عقيدة هذا الرمى كحت حزبي أبتحت السلع الحجر معلش نزي من توصل لنا أنا وكيلنا حجرنا حياته أبرد سبب حدا خافت المجلس إذا سنة توصل زخانة معلش إذا خبرتات زخانة أنا كل جزء استواصل نايت حزبي صنعت نايت حزبي الكايرا نايت حزبي كله أو وصلت سنة نوع حيس كافل جزء ولا حين خمسة خون أمينكا أو جون نتطو كسبل أزاز مخان أبزخانة مدواتو مكفال السوزب لك عم اسمع زيتاتي عنا استعملنا والتي خلقت سنة وينياتا نزي حيزنا خانو بعزل لنا دا سوايك أحجي أبزي بيجخنا الله تالينا دلنا زناي سنة وينياتا ناكون ودرجة هم بس أزخالنا مالتي أوز عين ركب واحد يدلو of course ويدلو full time أوز عين مع challenges لزولو مس نابرا مس سنة مس كله challenges لزولو كل جزء أبتيك غبرة دلو خطبة صحد دلي على ما نشوفهم كله قالوا كل جزء كذا كأنه سنة خلاص قالوا
بتعمل طب ما بتزبلنا يا ابني artists for Eritrea زبل Layne, I know you've worked long for this program and a lot of artists have also worked for it. What is Artists for Eritrea and what are you trying to achieve, Layne and Awet?
Well, I mean, it's been a long time coming. We've been working on this organization for quite some time during the COVID pandemic. And pretty much, I mean, it's self-explanatory. Our mission and our vision and our purpose is basically to have this beautiful Eritrean umbrella and have all the artists collectively bring them together and collectively work together to progress into, a better opportunity, better platform in the world stage. So the mission is pretty much is to educate, evolve, and create opportunities to preserve the Eritrean culture for our creative globally. And our vision is to sustain the Eritrean creative cultural identity through educational events. And we have a purpose. Our purpose is to use the Eritrean cultural talents to display our heritage. So with these three aligned together, I mean, it's going to build a better strength, a better community all across the globe, internally and outside as well.
Awet, can you also go on into that topic yourself? into Greenja?
Yeah. هو سنة أمانيات نኤርትራ ዝብል ፍርናፈ ተበጊስና ኣለና እሱ ከዓ ኩሉ ግዜ ስነ ጥበበኛ ክራኸብ ከሎ ንዕልሎ ማለት እዩ ክዕልሎ ኢኻ ከመይና እንታይ ከምሰ ንገብር ምሓሽ ከምዚ ጌርና ተንርከብ ከምዚ ጌርና ናይ ዓድና ገለልተ ንገብር ገይልካ ትዛረብ ኢኻ ግን ኩሉ ግዜ ዘረባ ኮይኑ ይተርፍ ነው ዓመት ማለት እዩ ሕጂ ግን ኣብዚ ኮሮና ግዜ ተኣኪብና ተበርከትናዮ እንታይ ክንገብር ኣለና ንዓዲ ኦንላይን ቴክኖሎጂ ኢንፎርሜሽን ተጠቂምና ስለንሰርሕ ደይንርከብ ተባሂሉ ተራኺብና ማለት ቅድሚ 2 ዓመት ብድሕሪኡ ኣብዚ 2 ዓመት እዚ ዮ ገዛና ንገብር ነርና ኦርጋናይዜሽን ፎርም ክንገብር ተወይና እንታይ የድልየና ሪሰርች ንግበር መጽናዕቲ ንግበር ንሕና ንባዕልና ቅድም ሕጋውያን ክንክእል ኣለና ብወፃኢ ዘለና ነቲ ናይ የሰት ስነ-ጥበብ ድዩ ካልእ ወዘተ ዘጓንፍ ዘሎ ንገጥሞ ተኮይና ቅድም ክንእከብ ክንክእል ኣለና ሓደ እቲ ዕላማ እውን ክርዳእና ክኽእል ኣለዎ መእከቢና ሳልሳይ ንጹር መርገፂ ዘለዎ ዕላማ እውን ክኸውን ኣለዎ ሕፅላእ ፅላል ሃገር ማለት እዩ እጂ ማሕበር ኣይኮነን እዚ ኦርጋናይዜሽን ይጠርናፈይ ማለት እዩ ማሕበር ክሕግዝ ይኽእል ውልቀ ሰባት ማሕበራት ዘይብለን ዓድታት ዘለዉ ሰራሕተኛቱን ክሕግዝ ይኽእል እዩ ብዝብል ተጠርኒፍና መስናዕትና ጌርና ድሕረ ዳርጋ ዝሓለፈ 2 ዓመት ኩሉ ዋዲድና ማለት እዩ በአሜሪካ ላይሰንስ ረኺብና ማለት እዩ አርቲስት ፎር ኤርትራ ትብል ላይሰንስ ረኺብና ኣለና ብዓዱን ሰንሰለት ርክብና ጌርና ወዲእና ዓዱን ጽቡቅ ክሳይ ሂብና ኣሎ ሕጂ እቲ ዕላማ ሃገራዊ ረብሓ ስነ-ጥበበኛ ኤርትራ ኣብ ወፃኢ ደሎስ እንተኸበርክ ትኽእል ነቲ ሃገር ንሕና ነፀብራቕ ናይ ሕብረተሰብ ስለ ዝኾንና ግን ጥርናፈ ክህልወና ክኽእል ኣለዎ ብሓንሳብ ንሰርሓሉ ብሓንሳብ ንዓብየሉ ኢንፎርሜሽን ቴክኖሎጂ ተጠቂምና ሕጓፋትና ኣብ ምንታይ እዩ ዝኽመታትና ንዕኡ ነማሓይሸሉ ሓደ ጥርናፈ ክህልወና ኣለዎ ብልዕሊኡ ከዓ ይዘጋጥም ዘሎ ብህሰት ናይ ኮፒራይት ድዩ ወዘተ ዝብል ክንገጥሞ ተኮይንና ግን ካባና ክጅምር ክኽእል ኣለዎ ብምባል ኢና ተኣኪብና እሞ ውሽጢ ዲቴይል ከዓ ብዙሕ ዝፍረናዮ ነገራት ኣሎ ብሕጂ እውን መደባትና ሰፊሕ እዩ ማለት እዩ
ብጣዕሚ ጽቡቕ so Layne have you seen any fruits of this organization of all the work that you guys have done and how is it working along and along with that what do you expect from listeners what kind of help do you expect from listeners
I've seen a lot of positive outcomes. With that said, I mean, we are already seeing, you know, artists coming together and really in a positive, energetic way of like, can't wait to do things together, like collaborative effort. And its outcome is just, I mean, it's a positive outcome at the end of the day when they know that they are in one circle all together. And knowing that moving forward, because of the situations that they have been dealing with for the past 20 plus years and not being able to compete in the world stage and have this opportunity to be in an organization that's going to, you know, just move them forward. And their creative is going to be more, it'll be more strengthened in a way of having that attitude of, hey, this is ours. This is our story. This is how we're going to do the things that we want to do. Telling our own stories, showing our own talent in a platform that's going to display in the world stage. So I just find it more, I don't even know how to explain this. It's a reflection of like when you know how far you were, how far you were in the back, now that it's time for you to stand up in the front and roar out your talent, tell your story, sing your songs, show your craft, show your cultural heritage, the fashion, the all of our 9 tribes being involved, telling them, explaining the 9 tribes of Eritrea, how they are all one. Nothing is about you know, this is so and so tribe. No, we're all together and we're showing what we are capable of doing and how strong we can be when we're all together and come together inclusively. So that's just, you know, this is just the beginning, tip of the iceberg. There's big things coming ahead for all artists for Eritrea.
Excellent. I know it's indeed very, very gratifying to organize and to finally see the fruits of your hard work. Is there anything else that I haven't asked that you guys should address in the interest of time? We have a little bit of time constraint. We're in the middle of a pledge drive in here, so we have to push that one a little bit. So if you guys can just add something that I should have asked, but maybe I didn't, and you guys want anything that you want to plug?
Yes, we do have like we do have a pledge that we're trying to get a lot of communities all across the United States, even Europe, wherever we are, Eritreans that are willing to help out with this endeavor that we're creating for Eritrean artists. So there is a need of donation. So there's a link on our website. So just to get this thing going. So artistsforeritrea.org. You're more than welcome to go in there and just check out, read over our mission, our vision, our purpose, and it will show you what we're all about. And we need all the help we can get to get this thing off the ground. But luckily, as we are getting together in November 11, 12, and 13, it is going to be an explosive event. The beginning, our first Eritrean cultural event gala. So I'm just excited to let everyone know. Let's participate. Let's let everybody know. Tell a friend. We need to get on the website and donate as much as we can to get this going. Okay, that's pretty much it. I mean, on my end, Awet, you want to go ahead and add that in?
Yeah, sure. Yeah, قرب نيشتي كابتن علامات نيشتي جلس مشورتي يعني أصل كأتو زي ترناخ زي كلير خمس قلنا كلير مركز دلو كلير أكيد دلو already في ويب سايت نافرحنا أبتمر باب سلسلة ميت دخون سنة أولنا تمسكي بلو already criteria لو نايت مزجاب of course نحبين في رديتون نجف حق خيدي دلو إنه علامات حدا كاب عسيم هذا النت أفريتن ناي مترنا حدا خبط علاماتي ما هذا النت فريات سينو أو عالم تودا دارك خون بهذنا مالتي حدا خبط علاماتنا نفزم ولدهم مسجار مسناد بمزون جلد نتوتات الله حدش تكنولوجي إنفورميشن تتكيمنا كم يقرنا تلافينا خنصر نخيل أمو العالم دلو مسال عد دلو مالتي مش محورات سنة-ጥበባውያን ኣብ ወፃኢ ዝርከባ 30 ካብ ምስራሕ ኣንጻር ግህሰት ስነ-ጥበብ ኤርትራ ምጥባቅ ዝዓበየት ነጥብያ እዚኣ ዘጋጥም ዘሎ ግህሰት ናይ ስነ-ጥበብ ክንጣበቀሉ ጥጦ ኮነብሎን ክንክእል ኣለና በዚ ተበጊስ ዘሎ ጥርነፍ ማለት እዩ ኣብ ሰናዊ ሓቃ ተዳኺሙ ጉዳይ ባህላዊ ወራር ንኸይከውን ጥጦ ክንብል ክንክእል ኣለና እጂ እዚ ከም ዕላማታት ኣቐሚጥና ዘለና እዩ እቲ ከም ዝበልኩ አንተ ተራእይት መደብ ሰፊሕ እዩ ተበጊስና ኣለና ናይ መጀመርታ ምርኢት ሕጂ ኩሉ ስነ-ጥበበኛ ኣብ ሙሉእ ኣሜሪካ ዝርከብ ንኦክላንድ መፂሎ ብናቱ ወፃኢታት ኩሉ ነዚኣ መደብ እዚኣ ክንገብራ 3 መዓልቲ ምርኢት ኣለና 3 መዓልቲ ሰንበት ሰሚናር ክንገብር ኢና ዓርቢ መኽፈት ኣለና ቀዳም ምርኢት ኣሎ ሰንበት ምርኢት ኣሎ ናይ ስነ-ጥበባውያን ኩልና ንረኸበሉ ግን ንፓብሊክ ኦፕን እዩ መጀመርታና ስለዝኾነ ተም ክሕግዙና ዝኽእሉ ዋላ ቲኬት ኦንላይን ተቆሪጾም ዳርጋ ድመጽኢኹም ዶኔሽን ናሓስቦ ናይ ዶኔሽን ውን ኣለና ኣብቲ ኦንላይን ከምትወትሩ ህዝቢ ኣብ ጎንና ድኾነ ተጠርኒፍካ ተመጺኻ ኣብ ጎንኻ ስለ ዘሎ ናትና ህዝቢ እቲ ተጠርኒፍና ተበጊስና ኣለና እሞ ኣብ ጎንና ሁኑ ኢና ንብል ዘለና ሕጂ ኣለና እቲ ሊንክ ዋላ ክንሰዶ ኢና ኣብ መበረበባት ኣጆኹም በሉና ከምትወትሩ ቴንክ ዩ
موني بحكي ثانك يو عوض كم اون لاين بحكي انه مسكنكم سوري جزي استاذ حصرنا بزي قرب تلي تطفى بالنا سايغرنا قلت يا ويب سايت artistsforeritrea.org تبل الله am I correct
yes artistsforeritrea.org
اوكي او خيتكم اتي انفورميشن خبز زبل صبو غيركم او بعلكم كتنببو سوون يكون حاجز تلخا تحاوروا خامستان ذا اخركم مو لاينكم ون عوت نبحقنا مسكنكم thank you for taking the time to come on our radio program and explain your program your project
thank you so much Anila
طبعا تلفزيون صوتا بملو سامعينا تفرد كل العالم دلو انا مسكنك انزل thank you
أنا بحكي نمسكلكم إحنا من بوجنا بروح معالتي عوت مني لكم.
أوكي.
إن شاء الله.
Thank you.
كبرى سمعتنا سمعت أنا حكم لاينة تادسة خمون عوت عقباي ود من الصورة لاينة تادسة خاني كاب كاليفورنيا يدل مستني نحدي تجاجي أب ببعض البرنامجات صرح دلوا واحد خاو artistsforeritrea.org زي بالويب سايت الله أو خدكم رأي will see it what it is about and see whatever you could do. There's an event coming up in Auckland if you can travel to Auckland and see it. I think it might be worth your effort. I think it's a great program.
Recall them, all over matters, yeah. Recall them, the good one, yeah. Recall them fallen fighters. Fighting for freedom, fighting for your future, yeah. Fighting for a better day, a brighter day. Now we got that victory. Yeah, I say Awet, Nafas. Victory to the masses.